Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. My name is Katrina Toucke, and this is Conquer MS, where life begins with a redesign. So if you were able to join me last week, we went out to Western Heritage Farms outside of Montrose, Colorado, and we did an interview with Steve Hale, and he was kind enough to tell us all about how he raised his grass-fed, grass-finished cows. It was really, really interesting. So if you didn't get a chance to catch last week's episode, I will link it above and check that out. Today, what we're gonna do is do a cook-off. So I got 3 steaks. I got ribeye steaks from Steve and Western Heritage Farms. And then I also went to the grocery store and got a grass-fed, grass-finished steak from the grocery store, all organic. And then I went to a natural food grocery store and did the same thing. I bought a ribeye. It's all organic. It's grass-fed, grass-finished. Today we're gonna go back inside. I am gonna prepare the steaks and get it ready, and we are gonna grill them together. I wanna see how the taste is. I also wanna see the texture. When you cook them, I wanna see what the difference is. Steve's ribeyes were a little bit, I won't lie, they're a little bit more expensive than the other meat, but I think we're gonna be surprised. So hang with me today. I'm out checking out the horses and the goats out here, and I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. So let's go grill some meat. And here in the San Juans, we are in mud season. This is my sexy outfit I have to wear all the time. Yep, it's mud season. It makes it a little tricky to run back and forth to the grill, but I cook all year round and it's totally doable. And it's snowing. It's a perfect day for cooking up some ribeyes. Humphrey, you ready to cook up some ribeyes? Going to grill up the steaks, and we're gonna see how they cook up. We're gonna see how they compare, how they shrink, how they taste, and I have noticed a huge difference in texture. That's a big thing, and I wish I could have everyone come over and try the steaks with me, but you'll just have to take my word for it. So today I am doing the steaks, and then I also got some mushrooms because I love sauteed mushrooms with garlic and parsley. Got some garlic, and I have some mushrooms, and I have the butter sauteed with rosemary. And I am also going to crack open the sauerkraut that I made 2 weeks ago. So I'm really excited. I did crack open the lighter version, and I will share that with you. It has just caraway seeds in it. It was so good, and with the heater, it actually fermented pretty quickly. So I was looking about a week and a half, and I couldn't wait anymore. So I cracked open 1 jar, and today we're gonna open up the red cabbage that I did with the garlic and the rosemary. I'm excited. It's gonna be a really good dinner. So here we go. What I'm gonna do is just salt and pepper them. I don't like to add a lot of flavor to my ribeye because they are so good. These steaks are amazing. They are bigger. I tried to get the same size for all the steaks, but we're gonna do the best comparison that we can. So this is the grocery store steak. This is from the Natural Foods. And then this is the package from Western Heritage. because grass-fed beef needs a little bit more moisture than just cooking a regular steak. It doesn't have the same fat content, and so I like to just do a simple butter with some rosemary, and then as I'm grilling, I will show you later, put a little bit on your steak, and it really helps with the flavor. It just tends to be a little bit more dry versus grain-fed beef that tends to have a lot more fat. So this is a good way to do it. You can actually use clarified butter, which normally I have in the house, or you can use olive oil. That works. Today I'm just using regular butter. So as I'm letting the butter melt here, I am going to be turning on the grill when I'm ready. Saute the butter with the rosemary. The steaks have already been seasoned with pepper and salt. They're back in the refrigerator. They're wrapped with parchment paper. But by putting them back in the refrigerator, they're actually going to absorb the spices a little bit better than preparing them and throwing them right on the grill. So I like to do them ahead of time. It gives you a chance to prepare part of it, go take a nap, come back, feel refreshed. Back in the day when I was exhausted doing anything, I would just do small little steps. I never wanted to eat when I was exhausted because you don't enjoy your meal that way. And so by preparing things ahead, planning ahead, getting that nap in there, you can be refreshed and happy. Okay, so the grill is on and I am just slicing up some mushrooms. And then I am going to do the garlic and set them aside. And then I will, after the steaks are done, while they're resting, I will saute up the mushrooms and the garlic. And I am going to serve that with sauerkraut. If you are enjoying these videos, they are brought to you by me, Katrina Toucke, and I am a integrated health and lifestyle coach. I went back to school back in 2017 after my divine storm ended in 2016. I got my life back and went to school so I could continue to help myself, but also help other people. So I enjoy cooking, fixing amazing dishes, and keeping it all healthy. We are getting a snowstorm coming in, so if you might have noticed, I'm a little slower today just because my head is all over the place. The storm's coming in and I'm feeling really kind of dizzy, and so just bear with me today. And I am going to make an amazing dinner. When the barometric pressure is going up, that's when I feel better. So now we got some garlic. And I really like garlic. It's Mother Nature's antibiotic. So it's really good. If you're starting to feel a little tired or maybe a little under the weather, not necessarily because the storm's coming in, but you know, like you're catching a little bit of cold, just amp up garlic in your diet. It seems to really help. If I'm not feeling well, a lot of times I'll make zucchini noodles with sauteed garlic and in a little bit of olive oil. And then I add anchovies, which, you know, they're really high in iron. So when my body is feeling depleted, usually iron and garlic will bring me back. I will go to bed early, have some golden milk before I go to bed, and then the next day I'm feeling back to normal. Some of the other medicines, because they are known to actually kill your good gut bacteria. And so that's why I try to stay as natural as possible, and I'd much rather have food be my medicine. So now we have the garlic. I just smash it down a little bit. Lean into it, smash it down, it gets all the good properties going. And you're actually bruising the garlic, but that's okay. I don't think it minds. I'm going to stick the garlic in a bowl, put it on the side, and I'm gonna go out and check on the grill and see if the grill is as hot as it can get so I can sear the steaks, flip them over, and I will be right back at you guys. Okay, the first one is the blue toothpick. We're gonna try to keep them together with their toothpicks so we don't mix them up. I can tell the difference just by licking out the steaks. Okay, take a look at this. It's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna put the top down, and now we wait. We're gonna give it a couple minutes, and then I will come back and flip the steaks. The steaks have just been flipped, and they're looking really good. The mushrooms are on the stove, and I will be right back. This is the blue steak, the blue toothpick, and this came from the natural food store here in Montrose, Colorado, and it was a good steak. I used to always buy my steaks from them. And then this steak actually came from the grocery store, and yes, they are a little bit thinner, but you can see the texture is very different. And this has, I don't know, it's got some like gray in there, and it just doesn't look as good. And then this is actually steak from Western Heritage, and you can see, you know, it's juicy, it's thicker, so it is rarer. These were cooked a little bit more, but you can see it just, I don't know, which one would you rather eat? I love the fat on this, and the fat is not necessarily bad for you. Everyone tries to avoid the fat. I've always been one of those people that I love fat, and people will throw the fat away, and I'm like, can I have your fat? The winner, that's my favorite. And the verdict is, I stay with buying my meat with Western Heritage. I feel really good about it because talking with Steve last week, if you didn't catch the episode, I'll link it up above. But the meat's amazing. I feel really good with the way that he raises his cows and his steers and the heifers. And I can't wait to see them in May when the cows have their calves. So please follow along. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you can see the difference in the meat. I definitely can, and I definitely can tell the difference in the taste. So let me know if you're enjoying these episodes. Let me know what your favorite part was. And I wish I could invite you guys all over for this amazing lunch that I'm going to have. And this is actually the sauerkraut. I made it, and it's looking really good. The only difference that you didn't see on camera, I ended up adding some of my brine that I made, which is filtered water and salt, and added that to the jar of sauerkraut because I was concerned that the top was drying out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you can see the difference in the meat. Do think about what kind of meat you're buying. And the other comparison that I noticed this week was I don't go to fast food restaurants very often. $8. I was really surprised because I thought fast food was much cheaper than that. And like I said, I haven't eaten fast food for, oh gosh, probably 30 years at this point. But I was really surprised that it was $8. I will post and add in the cost of these steaks. I would much rather eat this steak, have leftovers. The texture is just different. So it's up to you guys. These are all supposedly anti-inflammatory because they are grass-fed, grass-finished. But like Steve pointed out, how long were the cattle grazing on the grass? And how long did the steers eat the grass? And where was the grass? Was the grass in Colorado, or was it, who knows? I mean, I feel much better about eating this meat, and I hope you agree. And thank you for joining me. I know this was a little bit different. I hope you still saw the difference in the meat. And now I am going to have a fantastic lunch. Have a great day. Make your day amazing, you guys, and eat well, eat healthy. And once again, subscribe, hit the notification button so that you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Once again, I will be doing interviews once a month. I will be doing Wisdom from the Trail once a month. And then I will be doing 2 foodie type videos twice a month. And if you guys are interested in recipes, lifestyle changes, everything that I found to be helpful in conquering MS. So join me, and please do share this video. It's not just for people that have MS. Everyone is fighting inflammation, and everyone has gut issues. What are gut issues? Do you have diarrhea? Do you have bloating? Do you have constipation? Do you have acid reflux? Are you burping all the time? That's gut issues. So follow along, join me. My name is Katrina Toucke, and this is my tiny house, Tootling Tranquility. And I reinvented my life in 2016, and I am so honored to be able to share this with you today. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Boom. Are you waiting for ribeyes?